What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me today back here on the Casa D18 Studios as we get ready to once again enter the War Zone, the weekly acquisition report, the show where I show off the newest additions to my ever growing movie library. And today we're going to be taking a look at just the Blu rays that I have acquired here in recent weeks from the Goodwill Thrift Stores here in Southern California. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new edition of The War Zone, exclusively, as always, right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. And like I said during the introduction, today I'm going to be taking a look at and showing off some of the newest additions to my ever growing movie library. Today I'm going to be showing off Blu rays that I've purchased over the last few weeks from Goodwill Southern California stores. Now, here in Southern California, where I am, every Thursday they do what they call, or used to be called, Dollar Day. It's since gone up to $1.99, where everything that is marked with the color tag of the week is $1.99 on Thursdays. Throughout the rest of the week, it's half priced, the regular sticker priced. But because they change the color tag on Saturdays, they try to blow everything out on Thursday. That way they can get all the old merchandise off the shelves, keep bringing in the new stuff. So I always try to go to Goodwill's on Thursday because you can score great deals. And I've got so much stuff, in fact, that I had to split this show up into two parts. We're going to look at the Blu rays this week, and next week we'll look at all the DVDs that I've gotten recently from Goodwill. This is about a month's worth of stuff because they have 6 colors that they cycle through each week. They go green, purple, yellow, red, white, blue. And I've got stuff from yellow, red, white, and blue. There's a couple things I have here that I did pay full price for, but it's because it was just something I couldn't risk passing up and not being there when it became color of the week. And I'll explain that stuff at the end. So the first stuff we're going to go through is the yellow stuff because the way I read those colors off to you, green, purple, yellow, red, white, blue, that is their cycle. So the first stuff I caught was the yellow tags. I scored Ready Player One from Steven Spielberg. I've heard so many interesting things about not just the movie, but the book that I figured for $2, it was worth an investment. Again, it's a little bit more than when I buy stuff at the Dollar Tree, but you're still looking at respectably about what you would have paid back in the day to go into a video store, whether it's Blockbuster Video, Hollywood, The Warehouse, etc., and pay for a movie rental for the weekend. $2 isn't really that bad. And then if it sucks, I can always redonate it. I can try and sell it at a yard sale, whatever. But like I said, I've heard interesting things about this one, so I figured I'd give it a try. I scored 300. Now, I had the sequel to this already, but I don't have the original, and I've never seen either one of them. So there we go. We've got movies with one sequel to do when I ever want to revisit that theme down the road. Stuber, starring Dave Bautista. So, movie with a wrestler. Bautista overall as a wrestler, as a performer, not my favorite. I've got some serious issues with Bautista as a man, as a performer. But his movies, I will admit, he's been pretty funny in them so far. I do enjoy him as Drax. I enjoyed him in Wrong Side of Town alongside Rob Van Dam. And then Kumail Nanjiani has been in the Kenobi series that I've been talking about quite a bit this past month. So to see the two of them together should be very interesting. It does come with the digital code. I don't know if it's already been redeemed yet or not, but worth giving a try, right? The Three Stooges, the movie. Now, this is one I remember seeing one Three Stooges movie back in the day, a takeoff of them. I don't know if it was this one or if it was something else. This one has Will Sasso and Sean Hayes. Yeah, this is the one that I saw because I remember Sean Hayes being in it. So I I honestly don't remember if it was good or not. $2, figured give it another try. I am trying to put together a biopics month for down the road. Story of the Three Stooges right here. There you go. Adam Sandler is Jack and Jill. Y'all remember I did Hustle about a week or so ago? A little bit more serious of an Adam Sandler movie. This one goes back to his silly goofball style. Katie Holmes in it as well. I've been thinking about putting together a Sandler month. So here's another addition to that potentially down the road as well. And the last one I picked up for yellow tag is The Lone Ranger. Now, okay, this movie, admittingly, was pretty bad. However, next year Johnny Depp turns 60 years old. So I wanted to get this to have to kind of cover down the road there a little bit. We go through their filmography chronologically from the earliest to the latest. The Lone Ranger, it is what it is, folks, but I felt like it would be a decent addition to Johnny Depp month for next year. Moving into the red tag stuff, I found The Adventures of Robin Hood. Errol Flynn and Olivia de Havilland, classic, classic film. One of the original takes on the Robin Hood legend before, there were Men in Tights, before there was the Prince of Thieves, before there was the sly cartoon fox telling us oodalali, there was Errol Flynn. So I have this on DVD. Definitely had to upgrade to the Blu-ray. $2, couldn't go wrong with that. Looking forward to getting into this down the road. Something else that's been kind of going through my mind is doing not necessarily, but something along the lines of a Turner Classic Movies Month and doing movies basically from the inception of film all the way up until the year 1970, since I was born during the 70s, 1976. And just taking a look at the classic films all the way up to basically just before I was born. Adventures of Robin Hood, definitely something that fits into that time frame and something I look forward to getting into. Step Brothers, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. Admittingly, I am not the biggest Will Ferrell fan in the world. I do like John C. Reilly. I do enjoy their chemistry together. $2, willing to give it a shot. We got Bruce Willis in Red, which was a red tag. Ha ha ha. Like what I did there. Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren. The cast right there is phenomenal. Never seen this. Willing to give it a try. There's so many places I could fit this in, whether I do a Bruce Willis month, whether I do a Morgan Freeman month, a John Malkovich month. There is a Red 2, so another movie with one sequel. So many places I can fit this in down the road. Peter Rabbit. This one I got to kind of do a month of non-Disney movies that are more kid-friendly, kid-oriented. Never seen it. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. I think most of these that I purchased, I've never seen. So definitely looking forward to cracking into these And watching them down the road to review them, I think I'll just stop saying that I've never seen it and actually comment if I have seen something. But Peter Rabbit, again, $2, worth giving a try to. I know there's a sequel, another movie with one sequel. Again, it fits into kid movies that aren't Disney. What the heck? Bad Teacher. Cameron Diaz, Justin Timberlake, Jason Segel. Back to School Month is coming up in September for me. Bad Teacher could very well make its way onto the docket. So that was the last of the red tag stuff. Now, when I went and I got those red tags, I actually found a couple of blue tag stuff that I couldn't resist because I didn't want them to disappear before they would go on sale. So I actually paid full price for these. I got Matt Damon and Christian Bale, Ford v Ferrari, and I got The Sandlot. Now, Renegade, why are you holding it that way? The reason I bought The Sandlot when I did for the price I did is because my daughter, my girlfriend, and I went down to actually meet some of the kids from the movie. So I bought this in order to get it signed. That's right, it is now signed by Marty York, who plays Yaya, as well as being signed by Tom Geary, who plays Smalls. And you're killing me, Smalls. They also had Victor DiMattia there, who plays Timmy. We just didn't have the money to get him in addition to the other two. We had to make choices. Priorities said we get Yaya and we get Smalls. And even if you look at the cover here, Timmy is kind of hidden in the background. You can barely see him. So it really wasn't that big a deal to not get him at this point in time. But yeah, to now have a copy of The Sandlot signed by two of the kids, that was the main reason I went ahead and I picked up that one before it went on sale. Would it have been there in time? Yeah, maybe. But the event was before it would have gone on sale, so I couldn't take the chance. White tags. I only have two. Pete's Christmas with Bailey Madison and Bruce Dern. Bailey Madison is the reason I picked this up. She played young Snow White on Once Upon a Time. So I was kind of curious to see what she's doing now that show has ended. It's been gone for at least 5 years now, I think. You guys know me in Christmas movies, so I'm always a sucker for one of those. And then you throw in somebody in there that I know, give it a shot. I couldn't remember if I owned this next one already or not, but it was sealed in plastic, $2. Figured, what the heck? If I already have it, I can use it as a giveaway down the road. I got Disney's Camp Rock on Blu-ray. Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers, came out during that era when they were cranking out the High School Musical movies. They did two Camp Rock films. Shortly after that came the Descendants saga. The Disney Channel original movies were really firing in all cylinders at that point. And whether you're into these type of movies or you're not, or you're a Jonas Brothers fan or not, or a Demi Lovato fan or not, it's a fun little summer movie to watch as the kids are at camp. Also last week, I found a purple tagged item that I had to pay full price for again, but how could I go wrong with Harry Potter, the Half-Blood Prince, still sealed in the plastic? I'm trying to acquire the Potter saga because so many people in my life want me to sit down, give it a chance. It's a hologram cover there. You can kind of see it as I'm shifting the box around. $4 for that, still sealed in plastic. What the heck? And then the last two that I've got are the most recent ones. They're two white tags. I got God's Not Dead, which stars Kevin Sorbo and Dean Cain. Not really sure what it's about. I've heard a couple of things here, mutterings. Kevin Sorbo, of course, played Hercules back in the 90s when I was growing up. Likewise, Dean Cain was Superman on Lois and Clark back when I was growing up. So you've got Superman and Hercules in the movie together in a film about God not being dead. You have my interest piqued, and again, for $2, worth the shot. Last but not least, Wrath of the Titans. Again, haven't seen it. Sam Worthington, Bill Nighy, Edgar Ramirez, Ray Fiennes, Liam Neeson. Stellar cast right there. Definitely looking forward to viewing this and seeing what it's like. What do you guys think of my haul for this episode of these Blu-rays that I found at the local Goodwill? If these movies are showing up near me, check your local Goodwills. Maybe you're seeing stuff like this over by you. Maybe you haven't thought about going to Goodwill and looking for movies before. But I go on a somewhat regular basis. I try to go once a week when I remember that it's the bargain day, the $2 Thursdays. I try to go every week. Obviously, sometimes I forget. Sometimes the money's not there. But it's definitely worth looking into in your local area. Maybe you guys have your movies marked cheaper than we do. I am Southern California after all. Maybe you guys have better deals. Maybe you guys don't do the dollar days. But still, if I'm finding some gems like these at my local thrift store, imagine what's out there in the wild in Missouri, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, Texas, Colorado, wherever you may be. Just imagine what could be out there hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to discover it. Have you seen any of these movies? What ones do you think I should see first? What did you guys think of Red? What did you guys think of Wrath of the Titans? Have you seen The Adventures of Robin Hood with Errol Flynn? Bad Teacher. Let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I will definitely check them out, and it'll help me as far as what I want to watch and book for upcoming months. Your suggestions and opinions very easily could help guide the course of my movie viewing for the next coming years. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, right back here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, for another brand new installment of Renegade's Reviews when we get back into the Disney movies and I take a look at Aladdin. Prince Ali and Princess Jasmine, Scott Weiner, Linda Larkin, Robin Williams, so many others. And then immediately following that on the Casa D18 Studios channel, as well as over on the Jeff Meacham Network, it is the 4th of July. There's only one way we could think of to celebrate the 4th, and that's Big Willie style. That's right, join Jeff Meacham and I on this Monday, Independence Day, ID4 Day, as we take a look at Will Smith's greatest songs of all time. Now, we're not just going to be taking a look at his solo career, we are also going to be diving into his career as one half of DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. That's right, we're going to give you 20 great Will Smith songs, plus an honorable mention. Immediately following Aladdin, right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. You're not going to want to miss that or any of the upcoming content that we've got going on this week. Thank you to each and every one of my loyal viewers for tuning in and joining me here today. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Make sure you share this video with your family, friends, loved ones, movie lovers, other cinephiles, other movie hunters, thrifters, whoever is out there that you know that may enjoy this video. Let's try to share it, get it out there to the proper people so that we can help boost up my visibility in the YouTube algorithms, end up getting monetized by the end of the year. Thank you once again to all you guys who joined in and tuned in and joined me here today. And I will see you guys next time.